The health department says the country is still free from the nCoV virus, but the number of persons under investigation, or PUIs, has been rising. And on Wednesday, one of those being investigated for possible nCoV infection died of pneumonia. Shyla Francisco with the story.
A 29-year-old Chinese national under investigation for the 2019 novel coronavirus has died at the San Lazaro Hospital Wednesday morning. The patient from Yunnan, China was admitted last Monday and died of pneumonia. The hospital confirmed that the patient was also HIV positive. His specimen is still being tested for the 2019 nCoV.
The patient was seen with varying symptoms upon admission. Meron siyang mga cervical lesions, mga kulani, meron siyang lung findings na rin, then meron siyang basically payat yung pasyente.
Today, there are still no confirmed cases of the 2019 nCoV in the country. Of the 27 persons under investigation or PUI, 4 have already been discharged. The health department is still confirming 2 new possible cases in Baguio. 2 OFWs from Wuhan, China also arrived in the country and are now under self-quarantine. 6 samples have been sent to Australia for testing, and the DOH is expecting to receive the results either on Thursday or Friday. But the agency assures the process of confirming test samples will be faster as they have acquired confirmatory test kits or primers.
Once the laboratory is set up, within 48 hours, they will be able to start running the tests for the 29 novel coronavirus here in the Philippines.
While the DOH clarifies that infection for the 2019 nCoV is at a much slower rate compared to SARS and MERS-CoV, the virus is widespread.
So this necessitates that we change our risk because the potential for the virus to spread has been expanding, as you have seen with the numbers increasing.
The health agency has upgraded the border control on passengers by now considering travel not just to Wuhan, but to the whole Hubei province itself. The Bureau of Customs, for its part, is strictly inspecting the entry of animal products and even used clothes from China.
Human transmitted to, so right now we're very high on alert, especially on used clothing.
Shyla Francisco, VR1 News.
In China, the death toll from the 2019 nCoV has risen sharply to 132, with nearly 6,000 confirmed cases. Chinese health authorities on Friday said the number of those who have been infected has surpassed the tally from the severe acute respiratory syndrome in 2003.
1月28日24时，国家卫生健康委收到各省区市累计报告确诊病例5974例，现有重症病例1239例，累计死亡病例132例，累计治愈出院103例。
Almost all of the deaths are recorded in the province of Hubei, whose capital Wuhan City is believed to be the origin of the virus. But a number of areas outside Ground Zero, including China's capital Beijing, have also reported fatalities. Japan, meanwhile, has confirmed its first domestic transmission of the 2019 nCoV. A bus driver who had not visited Wuhan has been confirmed positive with the virus. The man, though, reportedly drove tour buses for Chinese tour groups. On Wednesday, the United Arab Emirates also confirmed its first coronavirus case. The virus was detected in a family coming from Wuhan, China. UAE authorities say the patients are in stable condition and under medical supervision. In Australia, a team of scientists has successfully developed a lab-grown version of the 2019 nCoV. It is the first to be recreated outside of China. The breakthrough is said to be a game-changer in the fight against the global spread of the virus.
The virus can be used in the assessment of the effectiveness of vaccines particularly, and of medicines. It also gives us the opportunity to create a first-generation antibody test.
And back here in the Philippines, ships carrying Chinese nationals have been sent back after an outcry from Filipinos fearing the spread of the virus. Jen Kaliman with the story.
Hong Kong cruise ship MV World Dream was supposed to head for Subic on the evening of January 28, but it never left South Harbor in Manila. There's been an outcry from Olongapo residents resisting its arrival at the Subic Bay Free Port due to the novel coronavirus scare. But the Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority stresses the residents' appeal has nothing to do with its own decision to disallow the cruise ship.
The Bureau of Immigration has already suspended the issuance of visas So kahit po may gustong cruise ship na pumunta, yung mga pasahero po nito wala namang visa, hindi din po sila makakadating.
But the Bureau of Immigration clarifies, passengers aboard the cruise ship already have visa prior to the suspension of VUAs. Left without a choice, passengers of MV World Dream, mostly Chinese and other nationalities, including 15 Filipinos, visited tourist spots in Manila instead.
I take some go Chinatown, going some take buy some Chinese food.
They say Subic government not allow cruise ship to enter.
Why?
That one I'm not sure.
The Philippine Coast Guard assures the public that they inspected all foreign vessels entering the country in all of its ports.
Tiwala ako sa Bureau of Quarantine that they're doing their job and hindi tayo malulusutan.
MV World Dream has finally departed Manila at 6 p.m. Wednesday, flashing I Love Manila in its LED lights. Another cargo vessel from Jiangsu in China had also left the country. Reporting for News 5, Jen Calimon, we are One News.
And House leaders are suggesting ways for the government to contain the spread of the 2019 nCoV. House Minority Leader Benny Abante is proposing a moratorium on the licensing of Philippine offshore gaming operators or POGOs. Aside from preventing the outbreak, this, he says, will allow lawmakers to study the industry's impact on the economy.
We should seriously consider following the lead of Makati City, which imposed a moratorium on the issuance of business permits to POGO operators because of increased criminality, prostitution, and other illegal activities.
But House Deputy Minority Leader Janet Garin opposes the idea. Instead, the former Health Secretary says that government should intensify its cooperation and communication with China.
It's really time to work as a global nation, no? Kung saan dapat yung mga may sakit or posibleng pinagmulan, in close contact tayo.
Meanwhile, House Appropriations Committee Vice Chairman Joey Salceda will propose an 800 million peso supplemental budget to fight nCoV and other infectious diseases. This is possible, says Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano, as long as the Budget Department releases a certification that there are available funds.